Let's be honest about something most people are too scared to admit. You don't build confidence by reading quotes. You don't build confidence by staring at yourself in a mirror, repeating empty affirmations. You don't build it by waiting for someone else to validate you. Confidence is built through confrontation. By standing face to face with the things that scare you. By taking on the things people say you can't do. By walking straight into the impossible. And not flinching. That's how I built mine. Not by playing it safe. Not by choosing comfort. But by chasing down the situations designed to break me. And breaking them first. Most people avoid the impossible. I seek it out. Because inside every impossible task is a version of you you've never met. A version of you that doesn't beg for permission. That doesn't fold under pressure. That doesn't back down when it gets hard. And today, I'm going to show you how to find that version. How to build unshakable confidence. By overcoming what they said you couldn't survive. Chapter 1. Stop playing it safe. Every time you avoid something uncomfortable, you're reinforcing the idea that you can't handle it. And confidence dies a little. I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. I stopped choosing the easy path. I forced myself into uncomfortable rooms, hard conversations, high-pressure situations, because confidence isn't built in comfort. It's built in chaos. Chapter 2. Seek out the impossible. The impossible is relative. What's impossible to them might be routine for you, but you'll never know if you keep dodging it. I started setting targets that made me nervous. Goals that sounded reckless to ordinary people. Tasks where failure was likely. And I chased them down anyway. Not because I was certain I'd win, but because I knew I'd become someone better in the attempt. That's how you build confidence. Not by guaranteeing a win, but by proving to yourself you won't break under fire. Chapter 3. Break it down. The problem with impossible is people see the whole mountain, and it paralyzes them. I don't climb mountains. I break them into pieces. One small move at a time. One decision at a time. One brutal rep at a time. And before you know it, you've done what you told yourself you couldn't. Big confidence comes from small victories stacked daily. It's earned, not gifted. Chapter 4. Remember, nobody is coming to save you. One of the biggest confidence killers is waiting for backup. Waiting for someone to believe in you first. Waiting for permission. I realized early. Nobody was coming to rescue me. Nobody was going to hand me strength. Nobody was going to fight my battles. And the second I accepted that, I became dangerous. Because I stopped waiting and started taking. Chapter 5. Fail loud. The system teaches you to fear failure, to hide your losses, to avoid embarrassment. I do the opposite. I fail loud. I take risks in front of people. I let them watch. I let them doubt. Because every time I get back up, every time I learn, every time I sharpen my edge, and that builds a confidence you can't fake. If you're too afraid to look stupid, you'll never be strong. Chapter 6. Master controlled chaos. Confidence is forged in environments where most people panic, where things go wrong, where plans fall apart. I train myself to stay calm in storms, to breathe when everything's burning, to think when others freeze. And every time I survived something chaotic, my confidence doubled. You don't find out what you're made of on easy days. You find out when the walls start closing in. Chapter 7. Replace hope with certainty. Hope is weak. Hope leaves room for doubt. I don't hope I can handle something. I decide that I will. Even if I don't know how. Even if it looks impossible. I make a decision. And I follow through. Confidence isn't about knowing the outcome. It's about knowing you'll show up no matter what. Chapter 8. Build a history of violence. Not physical violence, but mental, emotional, situational. A history of situations you've destroyed, problems you've solved, battles you've won. I keep a mental record of every time I did something hard, every impossible task I took down, every moment I wanted to quit but didn't. And when doubt shows up, I replay those moments. I remind myself what I've already overcome. That's how you stay dangerous. Chapter 9. Surround yourself with people who scare you. Most people surround themselves with people who make them feel safe, who tell them what they want to hear, who let them stay average. I don't. I place myself next to people who make me uncomfortable, who challenge my limits, who force me to level up. Because confidence multiplies when you realize you belong in the rooms that once terrified you. Chapter 10. Choose discipline over motivation. Motivation is cheap. It's unreliable. It shows up when it wants. Discipline shows up on command. I don't rely on how I feel. I rely on what I said I'd do. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, even when you don't want to, even when it hurts, you deposit into your confidence account. And one day, that account is so full, nothing rattles you. Final chapter. Make it a lifestyle, not a moment. Confidence isn't built in a day. It's built daily, in small decisions, in hard conversations, in lonely nights. It's not a trait you're born with. It's a weapon you forge. So stop waiting for it to show up. Go chase the impossible. Go hunt down the things you're avoiding. Go take back control. Because the only way to build unshakable confidence is by doing what everyone else is too scared to. Be elite. Stay elite.